Okay. So this is the kitchen. It's kind of cozy. It feels like a camp. So I've heard that there is a man that lives in this house and that he thinks of this house as, or the house is his in his mind. So I just kind of want to address him. Hello, sir. My name is Ash. I'm just coming through to spend a little time here. I promise I'll stay out of your way. Just let me know if anything I'm doing isn't what you want, and I'll try my best to listen. There's definitely an energy in this room. I'm feeling it more than in the kitchen. Hello, anyone who might be here with me. I appreciate you letting me in your home and your space. I'm sure you have a lot of people come through here. It can't be easy. A long time ago, there was a man named Alex Tanis who came through here, and I think he was in this very room when he helped Father Trebold perform a ceremony here. Do you remember Alex? He grew up in the same town as my partner Matt, who I make music with. And he just, I don't know, feel very connected to him, reading his book and meeting some of his students. And I think he came here and was trying to see if anyone that was here didn't really want to be here anymore, if they wanted to leave. And I think he helped lead somebody away from the space who was maybe feeling stuck. So I guess my question here is anyone feeling stuck here and doesn't want to be anymore? You don't have to answer me now, but if that's the case, you can let us know sometime in the night and we can try to help you with that. I would like to offer that to you if needed. All right, I'm coming upstairs. I'm just lighting some incense, just a nice scent to kind of help relax us, and it definitely helps to relax me anyway. And that will hopefully assist with communication if that's what you want. If anyone is around, and feel free to walk around the house with me. Definitely welcome to join me throughout the evening if you would like. Go into this closet. Somebody up in the attic. All right, so my friends here are going to be setting some cameras up around the house. Thank you for letting me walk through.
I mean, there's been a couple of places outside of Maine that I think have really had an impact on us, like one of them being Hinsdale.
I'm worried that no good can come of a return. I'm interested to go back.
Yeah.
I don't want to, is where I'm at.
So I kind of disagree. I think we have, yes, what we did and what we completed at Hinsdale I think was really quite incredible. But I think Hinsdale provides us an opportunity where there is a location that has enough history, enough experiences of other people, enough paranormal meat to it that it could warrant us going back there to explore some more. I know we don't necessarily have leftover questions, but I think there are still things to learn.
Yes, this is a great place for research. Also, it comes with a warning from people who have been warning us for decades about what the house does. So information can come from the Hinsdale House, but at what cost is what I'm worried about.
You, I mean, even had that vision of everybody getting affected.
Which I hate so much because
Why?
I don't like talking about things that I can't solidify. So it's like, maybe I'm on that verge of sleep anyway because that's what the house wanted to do. And I'm sitting there and I just remember looking through the parents' bedroom upstairs as we're doing like an EVP session. And I noticed that two of the people in the room had this thread almost from their foreheads to the floor. And I mentioned it to you guys about what was going on, and then throughout the night, like I kept having these moments where I would see other people with it like walking around downstairs, you know, and it was just like our producer, one from his head, you know, going up to the ceiling. They're always attached to the house. Except for Anna.
Yeah.
You know, like that was the big thing. It's like I eventually saw everyone's that night except for Anna and obviously myself, you know, like, but like I could feel the house draining me, so I knew it was working, which is why we rolled up into using that cursed sword at the end of the night to cut the ties to the house, which I think is key. I think that's absolutely key because like Clara opens her book revisiting the Hinsdale House, warning about a similar effect. Obviously not the same visual thing that I'm talking about, but she says there's a terrible lure to the place. Those who tend toward addictive personality should avoid it like the plague. I think that's important because if Hinsdale's putting these hooks in you, which is what we talked about it last
He
time.
was very adamant. I don't know if you remember about it. At the moment, I remember you like really going off about how you felt like it was like a fishing pole, almost like a hook and a line to us.
Just,
like we're the fish. We're, you know, we're hooked in.
Here's a question for you. Do you have an addictive personality?
Yes, I do.
Do you have an addictive personality? Same here.
Yeah. I don't feel the allure of going back right now, but I do feel the need to push further because we have this opportunity to go back.
So how do we address the chords?
What if we, in a way, become a part of our own grid? If we come and tie ourselves to the house for a time?
So just embrace what it's doing, but on our terms.
Preferably.
After letting Ashley introduce herself to the house, we arrived with our gear and cameras ready to investigate for the next 2 nights.
Oh, the memories.
So, what are we thinking?
Okay, one probably right here would be good, pointed
Towards the living room?
living room and stairs.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We gotta cover Mike's room.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's weird is, I don't know if you guys can smell the incense at all. The incense that I burned is so strong, and like any other place, it like permeates for days. I don't smell it at all anymore.
Oh, I didn't think you
didn't
burnt
smell
it. I
It
didn't
like
smell
ate the incense.
That's good. Probably like 2 in the living room, do you think?
Yeah, the living room's pretty active seeming.
Put one in the corner.
So this was the oldest daughter's bedroom
Okay.
right here. So above it would be, Clara had the theory that like the reason why such weird stuff happened here to the oldest daughter is because Mary's bedroom is right above it.
Yes.
So kind of like that pillar that we experienced in the GRCC and other places, same phenomena idea here.
That's interesting because when I went through, I was feeling things in the living room and the parents' room, and I commented on how they're above and below each other.
Cool.
So maybe things move in columns throughout the house.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And now upstairs?
I am sure that so many people fall down the staircase in
How
a
could
not paranormal way.
How could you not?
Yeah. All right. I will put a camera into
Oh, that's better.
Laura's
I thought
room.
Laura's bedroom was
So that
this
should get
far here.
top of the stairs and the side.
Where are you?
Right here.
Do you want it from looking in? Like, do you want me to get a
Probably
chair?
looking like in across this. Definitely gotta cover Mary's room. Yeah, how do we... It's a good angle here to just maybe get Mary's room.
Last time we had it facing toward the door. I think we should face it in.
Put it in here?
To have it face into the
Pointing
room.
in.
So out looking in, I think.
Okay, so I think we got the house covered. Does everyone feel comfortable with the layout? Ash, you know it now.
Yes, I do.
I'm so sorry.
Look at Nick's heart attack.
We've got the house set. Do you want to just make dinner now and get started?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, cool. Let's start moving in.
All right.
So I want to throw something out to you guys. I really want to investigate with Ash.
Okay.
I think this is a great opportunity.
And especially since we're dealing with something that has to do with energy.
She can transmute energy really well. She crafts it, she weaves with it. I would love to have Ash back there because, like, she's OG Hami, you know?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I trust her. I trust her to stay safe. And I also trust her not to look at this place as a site of evil, which so many people come into. Ash has a unique ability to see what other people have done and not fall into that trap.
I mean, there's a level of like reintroduction that has to happen. You know, I think there may be some reaction when we come back.
From doing research, since having been there before, I have an idea of how we should start off night 1 that is different than night 2. I want to have a dinner party first. I want to come in and use the house as a house instead of using the house as a paranormal attraction. People going in this place looking for activity are going to find it somewhat, but when the dandies were living their everyday lives is when they were being chastised by whatever's there. I want to walk in and use the house as a home for the first time in God knows how many years.
There she blows. Oh my god. There's a deer.
Real or paranormal?
Real. Hi.
Ready?
Let's eat some food.
Okay, so family dinner time. Dysfunctional family dinner.
How was your first experience walking into the Hinsdale House?
It wasn't bad. So when I first got here, being outside felt really nice. The land is beautiful. It feels really inviting and felt very safe outside. In here, there was an energy or a presence in the living room, and it kind of felt like a masculine presence. And then upstairs in what would have been Clara and her husband's room, there was also an energy, but it felt like anything I said downstairs, whoever was upstairs didn't hear me and I needed to repeat myself. That was just my personal, like, intuitive impression.
Even though, like, you had pleasant experience so far, one of the things that I've only recently realized that's so frightening to me about this house is that it jukes my intuition or like my ghost sense or radar or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel completely safe on the property, quiet, peaceful, and fine now in this house having dinner.
Yeah.
And that happened last time too. And it twisted, like, and I could never see the twist coming.
Why do you draw people back here? How? What do you think about today?
Energy.
So clear! It's so clear!
It's been over 3 years since we've been there, and obviously a lot of stuff happened. And you know what? That kid that we met really sticks out in my mind. That forewarning that we got, I know that we got a lot of stuff, but that specifically sticks out in my mind, and him.
Well, you put it together at the end of the night too. What he was trying to tell us had been a warning the whole time. That's how complicated this house is. We had crazy digital audio recordings.
Oh,
Yes.
that's EVPs.
That
Yes.
was wild. I've never heard something so impactful, like wanting to be heard. I had that experience looking in the mirror, right, where I just kind of like lost it in a way too.
Wasn't there like a word? There was a specific word that we got.
Nexus. That's what the house called itself, which I think is impactful based on what that word means. It's a crossroads of sorts. It's a place of meeting.
I think in the end, the reason why we as a team have to go back to the Hinsdale House is really because for so long it's been, is it haunted or not? You know, come with us, we'll find out. But now it's, what is haunting? What is this haunting? And it goes so much beyond that yes or no question into the depths of the paranormal.
So after the campfire, would we want to start off with like a conversation?
We could always split up, send a couple people to the woods too.
I think maybe that's what we should do. Like start with just a couple people in here relaxing down, chill down, and a couple people outside chilling down, and just note noises and try to find a hot spot, and then we should do the Estes to get some information.
I like that.
Cool. So want to go clean up and start the campfire?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
We have so many thoughts and so many theories. So I definitely think we should get to it. Before we head in though, I know coming here we were apprehensive and wanted to make sure that we were protected. So I put together something we can do to make this our safe space.
Anyone in here? Do you like to crawl around? There was just a vibration thing that went off.
How does the house work?
Yeah, like what is the house?
What's its function?
Yeah.
Or what do you believe its function to be?
Yeah.
Holding still. Stasis.
Your little vial is just another variation that I thought we could pop into the fire just to seal it all and set our intentions that this is a safe space for us to return to at any point during the night in case we need it. Can you tell us who Ty is seeing in the mirror?
We saw a deer earlier. Is there...
Oh my God. This is Carol. A voice that I haven't heard before, and it seemed male went, ah!
Is it fucking old?
Was it when I said the thing about the
What
deer?
is flashing outside?
I don't know. I saw it too.
Warning.
That did not make me feel better.
I'm sorry.